Diversity is the inclusion of individuals representing more than one national origin, color, religion, socioeconomic stratum, and sexual orientation.
Do you feel like the University of Kentucky is diverse?
No, not really, because as a UK student, you come here and your first year, you tend to stay in a friend group to where you don't go out and meet new people. So students here are kind of cliquey, and people hang out with who they feel the most comfortable with.
No,
In some regards, I do think they're diverse. For instance, if I'm walking up the pathway that leads to Bowman's Den into the main part of campus, I'm not just seeing one group or one race or ethnicity. I'm seeing a multitude of different races and ethnicities. There are also, because I'm really into culture, I also am exposed to a lot of different cultural groups on campus, and I do feel like the number that we have, it's good and sustainable. I do feel like we can do better, but I'm not going to say that it's not a diverse campus. There's a lot of unique groups that come in or who go here, and I think they do really add to the university.
Did you know that UK is above the national average of diversity overall in all components, including ethnicity, geographics, and gender? Did you know that the University of Kentucky is ranked 1,827th in the nation when it comes to ethnic diversity and is ranked 384th nationwide for overall diversity? While the charts and graphs display high numbers and percentages, the inequality for minorities on campus is still present.
Other than ethnicity, gender, geographics, and race, the LGBTQ community falls into UK's diverse community also.
Are there any LGBTQ centers or other places on campus for diversity students besides this one that they can go to if they need anything?
So the Office of LGBTQ Resources, this office, is the one centralized unit on campus for education, advocacy, community support that is an administrative unit in the institution. As a part of that, or some of the work that we do to support student, the form of supporting one of our 5 LGBTQ student groups. So there's certainly diverse student groups around. LGBTQ student resources is also a part of a broader institutional diversity umbrella. So serving diverse students in different ways and with different needs from different backgrounds, including, for example, the Martin Luther King Center that does a lot of the education and outreach that we do, but through a primary lens of race and ethnicity.
What do the diversity clubs offer for you personally?
All the diversity clubs we have here on campus, I would say, make me feel more welcome as a minority. Knowing that the university and that its student body are leading and establishing different organizations where people from all walks of life, members of all minorities, have a place where they're accepted and where they can network with other people of the same minority or even other ones. It just shows that the UK is really committed to making everyone feel like they belong here and that they all have a home, because they do.
Although UK does a great job at implementing clubs and organizations for diverse students, these areas, such as students in the dorms not being accepted or living by or in the same hall as people of different ethnicities, groups and classrooms not integrating, and students not branching out and staying with people only like them, are problems here at UK that still need work.
What do you think are the disadvantages of not having a lot of diversity on campus?
Yeah, that's sort of the flip side of the last question. Finding yourself in a space where you're essentially in an echo chamber, where the way things have always been done are never challenged, where new ideas, new perspectives, new experiences don't exist because you're facing issues that impact so many different identity groups. And I think on a base level, we should understand that culturally complicated living and learning environments are the best basis for everyone to flourish. That is, studies show that those sorts of spaces are the ones that push us to grow the most. And so I think that's a huge benefit for diversity on university campuses.
When I was a freshman, I tried to join a Christian fraternity here on UK's campus. And so I went to some of their Rushwick events. I went to a few dinner things, and just some get-togethers that they had. But when I went to interview before joining their fraternity, I had to read through their code of conduct, and explicitly it said homosexual activity is prohibited for members. So I was turned away because I am gay, and that was pretty hard. It didn't make me feel great. In the moment, I did not feel like I belonged. So I think it's a clear example of how UK still has some work to do with regard to acceptance and belonging for all minorities.
Solutions to solve the issues talked about earlier in the documentary could include students taking advantage of the opportunities given to them and branching out outside of their comfort zone, as well as giving someone else a chance to express themselves.
In my sorority, we have a lot of different cultures and ethnicities, and we all bond in the same sisterhood.
In my dorm, I met a lot of different people of a lot of different races, and our RAs do a lot of work to try and like make us hang out and come together as one.
If you are someone who is a diversity student that is struggling, resources below are places that can help you feel as if you belong on UK's campus.